Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokémon White. Today we're gonna be finishing off the main storyline of this game, and in order to do that... Actually, I didn't check if I healed up my Pokemon. I did. I'm just so smart. Anyway, we're gonna finish off the game today, and yeah, let's just get into it. Well, the main game. We're not finishing. This isn't the finale. That'll be another time. So let's interact with this and head on down. This is a pretty cool animation. And there we go. And now we just gotta climb a bunch. I like that. You know, you climb a bunch of steps and head on up to the very top with the champion. It's over. Never again will Pokemon be made to suffer or be held captive by humans. It's all thanks to my friend Reshiram. You may have the title of champion, but you can't stop me winning just the title. Your soft heart has left you weak. Years ago, you lost your Pokemon, your partner, to sickness. In order to forget your pain and heart, you wandered Unova. Who knows how long it's been since you've had a fight with your full strength. I actually kinda like that about you, though. As a trainer who far outmatches the champion, I shall issue an order across Unova. Trainers of the world, free your Pokemon. I beg you. Separating people from Pokemon, do anything but that. You and I both put our beliefs on the line and fought with all our strength, and I won. Do not say another word. I've been waiting. The future I envisioned. You obtained a stone, and indeed you have. That dark stone. Reshiram is responding to it. Stop. This is not a suitable place for legendary dragons. From the ground rise up, the castle of Team Plasma. What just appeared is Team Plasma's castle. The king's words will resound from the heights of all below. You must come to the castle as well. Everything will be decided there. Whether Pokemon will be liberated from people or whether people and Pokemon will live together. We will see whose belief is stronger, and our result will change the world. Mr. Alder, you're a wreck. It's not fitting for the champion. You did well to get this far. Somehow I beat the Pokemon League, but it wasn't easy. I have to congratulate you. I became stronger because I understood what I want to do. Joey, tell N this. Some people grow stronger by being with Pokemon. My Pokemon and I are proof. Together we learned and became stronger. I lost. I should have been able to demonstrate the bond between me and my Pokemon. That would have shown that brat the worthlessness of his outrageous dreams. So his convictions were the real thing. Be careful. The ones who change the world are always the ones who pursued their dreams. Joey, I ask this of you. Even if people and Pokemon are separated, nothing good will come of it. Please let them know that. Well, don't we have the task on our hands? I hope you liked the little switch up I did for that cutscene, because you can't. We got such a tiny little second bottom screen on this layout. You wouldn't have been able to see that. So let's head on up into the Team Plasma Castle. In accord with the fate are preserved, and those who rebel against fate perish. When the way is forgotten, duty and justice appear. One can lose the forest for the trees. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, that is a second mistake. Superior men understand what is right, inferior men understand what will sell. There are no two sons of the sky, nor two sovereigns over the people. Well, if anything should happen to our king, it would be disastrous. It would ruin Ghetsis' perfect plan. Our Lord N will be disappointed, but the 6 of us shall defeat you here. Can you manage that? Still standing, are you, Joey? You're Driffels. Ain't just me. So sorry. Not only were we stronger than you, but there are a lot of us. Accursed gym leaders! Ignoring Team Plasma? That would be a terrible thing for us gym leaders to do. Bianca asked us to come too. I'm fine, don't worry. No need to worry. Holder of the Darkstone, please proceed. Oh, right, the gym leaders are here. And helping us on our way. And so we continue up the stairs then. We're going to be going up against N. Now, there are a few things that you in here that I need to think about. I always forget exactly which rooms are there. Come. In this castle, you may rest your Pokémon and access your PC. Fear not. First, have your Pokémon rest in that room. When they're healed, it is our Lord N's wish that you be moved to the innermost part of this castle. I think this is one of the few... Is this the only game where you can actually heal your Pokémon? Yeah, I think so. Also, Concordia and Anthea, yeah, they literally don't exist in this game. They're like here. They're in the what's the intro of the game. And then they're there, and I'm pretty sure that's it. And then they have like a very bit part role in Black and White 2 as well. What a missed opportunity, but I guess the game's kind of long enough. But oh, is this the dude that takes you back? No. There's a dude that takes you back to the castle. And maybe it was in that first room. You can go back. But anyway, there's someone who will take you all the way back to the original start of the Elite Four. And then here's the PC. If you want to use it. And then maybe use it. This one is the... Yeah. No? Okay. Well, there's a few items in here. I always look through every room in the castle, just because I think it's useful. But I also wish I could just remember exactly which rooms are the most useful ones to go into. But if you pretty much talk to everyone, oh, it's probably one of these two that'll take you back. But if you talk to pretty much anyone, you can find out how to get all the way back and heal up your Pokemon and everything. A battle between you and our Lord N will reveal whether our Lord N is a true hero. It will also reveal how you feel about protecting the current world, where people live with Pokemon. Okay, well, I think I know how I feel, but... That room was the world that was provided to our Lord N. I don't feel anything, even when I go in the room, but you may feel something. Maybe we will. I think what we will feel is a rare candy, personally. But, I mean, this is... I remember looking in this room and thinking how cool it was. But anyway... There we go. I wonder if this little train set thing is the trolley problem. What is it called? The like, do you run over the one person or the 5 people? I wonder if that's like a reference to that. Anyway, let's just head up. We've wandered around here for long enough. The people want what the people want. And that is Getsus. Welcome, holder of the Darkstone. The castle appeared as if it were enveloping the Pokemon League as a symbol. It means Unova will change. The king of this castle is the strongest trainer in the world. He is accompanied by the legendary Pokemon, and he has defeated the champion. Added to all that, his heart burns the desire to improve the world. If that's not what makes a hero, what more do you need? Now that the stage is set, we can seize people's minds and hearts. We can bring into being the world that Team Plasma desires more easily than you can imagine. We, and only we, will use Pokemon, and we shall rule the powerless populace. I've been waiting so long for this. I've kept my silence so no one could piece together what I planned. Now those painful days are at an end. Go onward. Discover whether you have what it takes to be a hero. Oh really, Getsus? Seems like you have the plan, not N. You're the real mastermind. What I desire from the world for Pokemon and Pokemon alone will separate Pokemon from people so Pokemon can regain their original power. It's time to settle this once and for all. My determination is absolute. I will prove the value of my beliefs even if it means my Pokemon friends get hurt. Since you've come this far, I believe you are equally determined. If that's so, prove it to me. Show your depth of your determination. I guess we gotta move forward then. You came all this way to battle me, but Zekrom is not responding. You haven't yet been recognized as the hero, have you? How disappointing. I actually kind of liked you a little. Through our many battles, I got the feeling you might be a trainer who truly cares for Pokemon. But I was kidding myself. The idea of trainers getting to know each other through battles is ridiculous. You have 2 options, challenge me to a fight you can't win, or leave this place and watch the birth of a new world where Pokemon are free of people. Reshiram, come to me! The Darkstone is trembling inside the bag. Your Darkstone is... Zekrom is... Okay, it's going down then. The Darkstone draws in the aura of surroundings and converts it into a powerful force, which is now being released. Reshiram and Zekrom. They were once one life, one Pokemon. Complete opposites yet the same. Reshiram and Zekrom are Pokemon that appear before the hero they recognize. Ah, I see, you really are a hero too. I tell you what that Pokemon is saying to you. I want to battle with you, try to make you my friend and ally. It plans to test you and see if you are really pursuing ideals. I also am curious to see how powerful you are. Now catch Zekrom and make it your ally. Well, let's do that then. I've saved up the game. Let's talk to Zekrom. I must say, I have before just straight up caught Zekrom immediately from a quick ball. And so it is worth, well actually that was Reshiram, so not actually Zekrom, but it is worth doing, since we have one, to see if we can just use it and see what happens. Alright, there we go. Nothing too crazy then. Well, we don't... Actually, we do have something... I actually have no... I don't think we can... I gotta use my brain here on how to best take this Zekrom down. We're definitely gonna want to catch it. So we're just gonna have to see what we can do. I'm trying to... I don't really mind if Eel goes down, because we'll just replace Zekrom and Eel. Which is fine, because it'll be for a fun battle. But let's head into Basalt then. And what we'll do is we'll just hit it with a bulldoze. And that puts it pretty low. And now we can switch into Joan. And we can false swipe it. And go from there. And see what happens. Because we get healed anyway. Oh, nope, Joan, we do not want to go into Joan. Because of the Rocky Helmet, which is... weirdly enough, that is a one big fault that I just completely didn't realize. So maybe we'll have to find something else that we can use. Alright, let's go for an Ultra Ball now. And just see. I mean, Zekrom in an Ultra Ball probably works better anyway. And it is a lower catch rate. Make it easier. So we've got Zekrom's data added to the Pokedex. The Deep Black Pokemon. This Pokemon appears in Legends. In its tail, it has a giant generator that creates electricity. And, what do we want to name... what do we want to name Zekrom? I actually have no idea what you would name a... you know what I'm actually gonna call it is... Pitch. That's what I'm gonna call it. I got the name. Pitch. And we do want to add Zekrom over Eel. Ah, I see. Zekrom, who is said to lend its power to the hero who searches for ideals, has recognized your power and now agrees to stand by your side. Hold on, your Pokemon are hurt. There's no triumph to be gained in battling a weak opponent. Now I will create the future I desire. I shall sweep you before me. And here we go. The final battle against N. And with a legendary Pokemon too. So he takes out Reshiram. We've got Pitch. Let's see what happens. Because I think this is one of the coolest moments in any Pokemon game, is that you they give you this opportunity, pretty much, to battle 2 legendary Pokemon back to back, you know, just against each other. And I just think that's really cool. Though, I will add, I do find it a little bit odd that, for some reason, with the way that they designed, I really can't believe that he went through the entirety of the Pokemon League without his Reshiram fainting. Anyway, Zekrom's gone down because of Hyper Beam, which is what it is. So we'll just use Rock Slide. I should have used Stealth Rock first. Oh well, we still have time to do that. And so Basalt earns a ton of experience there. And Kling Clang is going to come out, which actually is fine. I don't... Oh, and we avoid the attack too. Brilliant. We got stones, and now it's time for Victory to come out. The true legendary Pokemon of our team. Because, you know, we should definitely use a proper legendary Pokemon on our team, not some box art Pokemon. Who uses box art Pokemon in Let's Plays? Alright, let's go for the Flame Burst, take out the Kling Clang. Oh, it's Zoroark. Ew. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Well, I'd be very glad to get the Zoroark down now. Didn't realize it was the Zoroark. That was quite the surprise. Actually, it was realizing that... Hold on, we should have done way more damage. And it has Flamethrower. Zoroark's a tricky Pokemon. That might take us down. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go into Baggy. And go for the high jump kick. Focus Blast. Is that good? That could take me out. Between Zoroark and Reshiram, pretty tricky. But... okay, that is a tricky Pokemon down. Now Kling Klang's actually gonna come out. You know, I'm now realizing that Focus Blast is probably a bit of a giveaway. But it just... I guess in a way it's like... It's almost logical that a Pokemon like Kling Clang would have a move like Focus Blast, sort of. So, and maybe it can learn it. I don't know. Hyper Beam again? We're really on this Hyper Beam thing. I mean, good for you, N, but it's not gonna help you against Victory here. And that's now going to be 3 Pokemon down. So, alright. And a lot of experience for Victory, jeez. Alright, and then Caracosta's coming out, which actually would have been nice if we had Pitch, but instead we got Baggy, who I'm gonna hope is faster than a Caracosta. And... there we go. That should take out a Caracosta. There we are. And... Vanillux. Yeah, we'll go into Basalt for this. I'm gonna use Stone Edge, take it out. In fact, I think we can finish this with Basalt as well. Because I think the last 2 Pokemon are pretty weak to, well, Vanillux, and I think he has Archeops is the other one, and they're both weak to Rock, so... although we could end with Samurott. We will. Let's end with Samurott. That's the better idea. Alright, last Pokemon Archeops. And, because once you get past Zoroark and Reshiram, or Zekrom, depending on which game you're playing, but it is a bit of a pushover of a battle. So there's two hard ones first, and then it's kind of trivial after that. So, Archeop's going for Stone Edge of its own, and we're gonna go for Surf, and that'll take it out. And all will be well in the world. Archeops has fainted. And there we go. Defeated Team Plasma, and everything's ruined. The truth I held, the dreams Pokemon shared. Reshiram and I were beaten. Your ideals, your feelings, they're stronger than mine, it seems. Zekrom and Reshiram, each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? Two heroes living at the same time, one that pursues ideals and one that pursues truth. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. After all that, do you think you are still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You good-for-nothing boy. To start with, I spurred N into pursuing the truth. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now is to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearful masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had put your beliefs on the line and battled to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up, and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. Joey, I never would have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule the world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N to be king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated. Rule the world? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useless things like Pokemon? Certainly, manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. You fool, that's a ridiculous idea. You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Joey, so what if it chooses you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come now, you will face me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Joey. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter what it does. And here we go. Getsis. We battle the ultimate evil. Team Plasma's Getsis. And a good Pokemon to send out first as well, and Cafagrius. Also, that doing Getsis's voice really hurts my throat, so I'm not looking to Black and White 2, where you hear a lot more of him. Trying to think what's good enough. You know what, let's go for the Fusion Bolt. It's a fun move. We might as well get to see one of those, at least. Goes for Toxic. That's fine, we'll probably heal anyway. I only remember, like, 3 of his Pokemon. So... for me, it's like... what is the best course of action? It goes for Protect. It has always been like one of those battles that he basically only has like evil Pokemon, which there are a lot of in this generation. So we'll just I know he has a Hydreigon. So that's something to look out for. And he is really... He's strong in this game. He's really strong in this game. He's even stronger in Black and White too. So... Yeah. Oh, Bouffalant's coming out next. Okay. Yeah, let's send out Basalt. And we'll do the Stealth Rocks again. Because it's just, I know how helpful that's going to be. And he's got Earthquake on Bouffalant? Dang. It's probably, at this point, best to do this and just sacrifice Basalt for the heal on a legendary. Sorry, Basalt. Sometimes I just enjoy watching the bad guy fail. Alright. Yeah, Wild Charge's not going to do as much damage as he probably expected. I'm now thinking, if I just add an X-Defend to Basalt, how much is that Earthquake really going to do? Not a lot. Ooh, I think I've just developed a little strategy of just have really high defense and watch the Pokemon not be able to take me out. I mean, it still does... 56 damage is a lot. But that's gone down from, like, doing 70 damage. So this should take it down to about 40 damage. I'm just genius sometimes. This should take it down to about 30. And then we can maybe start using some X attacks. Yeah, so let's go ahead, back to the full restore. And we'll use some X attacks. And, jeez, critical hit. I was kind of hoping that we'd activate Sturdy there, because that would have just been a little bit better. But, anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, goes for Earthquake again. Doesn't do much of anything. Let's go battle items, and we'll use 3 X attacks. And hopefully he runs out of Earthquakes and doesn't hit another critical hit, because that would be bad. But 3 X attacks will either be the biggest waste of time you've ever seen, or it'll allow me to just take out the rest of his Pokemon in one shot, pretty much all of them. From Basalt being the Pokemon I was going to sacrifice to Basalt being the Pokemon that's going to take out Ghetsis' whole team. Welcome to the finale of the main game of Pokemon White. Alright, yeah, he's out of, actually, you know what, I've just realized, he's out. So, we're gonna use an X accuracy. And I think we're gonna put it beyond all doubt on the attack front, because we already have high attack, so let's just add another. Let's make us even stronger than we're already strong. And hope no poison. Cool. Alright. Well, goodbye, Mr. Bouffalant. It was nice knowing you. But there you go. Goodbye. Honestly, this is a risk as well, because I don't remember most of his team. I mean, Hydreigon. Hydreigon's probably going to use a special move. Let's see. I want to just heal and see what Hydreigon's going to do. Use Surf. And this is why we can't have nice things. Because I somehow... Actually, I know what... We need to hope that he doesn't use a move. That's the less powerful move that he chose to use. That is the less powerful move. Why can't you just go for like a slash or something? Dragon Pulse, there we go. I mean, I don't even... that does a lot. Alright, use Dragon Pulse again, please. And we're gonna hope that the X Special Defend is just really good. Because I realized as soon as we took out Bouffalon that I was like, yeah, maybe we should have just... Yeah. Maybe we should have added a couple X Special Defends in as well. And then we didn't do that. Alright, well let's put Joan in, hit it with the X Scissor. It's got Fire Blast, that's gonna one-shot us. Okay. That's cool. Let's go into Baggy. It's got Focus Blast. But what I want to do is I want to hit it with a Sand Attack. And it's faster and it hits. That's lovely. Why Hydreigon? Like, of all of the Pokemon. I mean, Hydreigon's just ridiculously powerful. And fast. I mean, we live on 8, and we don't even have a good Dragon-type move. Oh, the paralysis makes me want to just celebrate. Because that is coming in clutch right there. Seismitoad is next. And, we need to... Oh, I forgot he had a Seismitoad. We need to heal up Pokemon, and it's going to be Baggy, because Baggy's gonna just smack it with, what's the move? With, High Jump Kick. That's what we're gonna do with Seismitoad. And, every single one of his Pokemon is faster than one of ours, which is also annoying. So, let's... Really, I mean, it's just bulky, too. Oh, the pain! This is painful. This is a painful battle. Alright. Conch is gonna go in. What we really need above anything else is just some luck to go our way. So let's revival her, Baggy, and... We can live one more and then we'll heal. Let's do Joan and hope that there are no more fire moves being tossed around here. And then, because we're in the rain, water is actually going to be pretty effective. So we might as well just stay out with Conch. That's going to poison. Okay, rain stopped. He's just gone for Earthquake. We're gonna go for Aqua Tail. Oh, so close. Well, let's go for Aqua Jet anyway, because he's gonna use a full restore. And then I think now we heal, because that might bait the game into rain dancing. Not 100% sure. We shall see. Now would have been like a good point to have like a flying type on the team, or electric. Interestingly enough, that also would have, because of levitate, thrown a curveball. Oh, come on, she had just fluffed it with missing! Such a frustrating battle. Actually, this is going somewhat well, because in the past I have battled Getsis, and it's taken a very, very long time, so... Oh, he's rain danced. We can Aqua Tail and then Aqua Jet, and it'll do damage, and lots of it. He's gonna heal again. He didn't heal again. He didn't hit a crit. We've taken out the Seismitoad. Oh, there we go. Alright, now it's Electros time. So, we're gonna keep Conch in. We're going to Revival Herb, Assault, and that will take Electros out, because Electros is a very good Pokemon, but it is a bit of a glass cannon, and Basalt will almost always be able to get a move off. So, Stone Edge time. And we should be good to go there. The easiest Pokemon that we face on Getsis' team. Didn't matter what move we used because of the Wild Charge anyway. And there we go. Electros is down. And the rain stopped. And Bisharp is the last Pokemon, and we know how to take out a Bisharp. We use Baggy. I would have used Victini for victory, but I want to do the 4 times effective and let's just get it over with method, which is called High Jump Kick. And there we go. That is Getsis taken down, finally. My calculations, no, my careful schemes, the world should be mine. He also had less money than N. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands. I am absolutely perfect. I am perfection. I am the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. Now, N, do you still think that Pokemon and people should be separated? Wahaha. Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain legendary Pokemon myself, I prepared someone for that purpose, N. He's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're going to get through a warped person like that? Alder. It's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He's the one without a human heart. You're right, he's truly pitiful. And I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you were not pursuing the truth because of Getsis' manipulation, but because your heart was truly inspired. That's why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on, that's important, wouldn't you say? Acting like you understand, up till now I've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet, despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are 2 sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. I want to talk to you about something. It was about when I first met you at Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokémon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokémon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were people like that. Because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. That's why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling with you. I wanted to confront you hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon, no actually, I don't understand them either, no way I could measure up to you when you had met so many Pokemon and were surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do is now something I'll have to decide for myself. Joey. You said you have a dream. That dream, make it come true. Wonderful dreams and ideals give you the power to change the world. If anyone can, it's you, Joey. Well then, farewell.